We're heading to the Turnbull Islands. We have no plans today, which is, I think, really part of the point. Sitting and relishing in the beauty. We might go in the water, might do some reading, really just enjoy our last day here in Canada. This is called the Elliott Portage.
Hi, we're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we left the United States and backpacked through 11 countries, all before deciding to come back home and try something completely new, pivoting into boat life. Our current adventure is America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile journey through small towns, big cities, and the wilderness from the eastern portion of the United States, through the Great Lakes and Canada, and down the Midwest rivers, all aboard our home on the water, Pivot. Make sure you subscribe as we share our journey through the highs, lows, and everything in between.
Don't know what you are seeking, but I know that I'm not it. I always had the feeling this was bound to hurt bad, kid. Oh, she's gone to Oregon. My love's gone to Oregon.
Good morning. We are here in Long Point Cove, and this is the farthest north we will make it on our Great Loop.
It's pretty special to think that we got this far north. I think we're at latitude 46.
Yeah, 46.10 degrees.
46.10 degrees. That's pretty incredible. And to think that we started in the southernmost point of the continental US.
A long way and a good journey.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day today and a fantastic last day here in Canada. Our last full day for us, actually. We're only going 45 minutes, three or 4 miles today.
Yeah, to another beautiful anchorage in the North Channel.
We're heading to the Turnbull Islands, where we will spend the day and stage our crossing of the North Channel back to the US mañana. So make sure you guys are subscribed to keep following along every step of our journey. But now,
start the engines
and raise the anchor.
Oh, she's gone to Oregon. Love's gone to Oregon.
Even in these, like, a lot of weeds, you guys can see that on the camera, the Mantis holds really well. I'm gonna shoot her name.
This island right here, that's our destination.
Turnbull Island.
We just came from over here and then we're going over here. So we're really not going very far, like Elliot said.
5 nautical miles.
5 nautical miles, super short cruise for the day. But it is like glass, it's beautiful, and we get to experience another awesome anchorage in the North Channel.
We're making the final turn for option A tonight, which is in the Turnbull Islands, the main Anchorage. We're gonna be doing a little bit of snaking in and around rocks. Hopefully all of the rocks are charted. If not, we're gonna be going nice and slow to be able to pivot around them. And it looks like there might be a couple boats in the Anchorage already, and that's about how big the Anchorage can be, is only to fill a couple boats. So we're gonna go in, check it out, and then make our plans from there.
Good job, babe. $60. $70. Bit. Okay.
What a lovely, lovely, lovely short cruise. This Anchorage is so scenic. Wow. All alone except for our little sailboat friend over there. But look at that. The dinghy in the water because it was just such a short cruise today. So now we're gonna go take Ollie out. First priority. Second priority, maybe find a place for a campfire later, who knows. But it's a beautiful day.
Hey, come on. Come here.
Make sure many of these like collections of small branches and twigs, and we think that they're like beaver houses or beaver storages maybe for their homes. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Like there's not many of them. This is probably the third one or fourth one that we've seen just throughout this region of the North Channel, but it's still pretty cool. If you know more about it, then make sure to put a comment below and tell us all about it.
Oh, she already got a rock.
I think the North Channel is Ollie's favorite part of the loop. So many rocks.
What do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, and suddenly the chances are small, just like the love.
That's a branch. It's not moving.
Good job.
Ollie, did you have a good time chasing the rocks? Did you have a good time? Yeah.
I still believe I'll see you again.
Oh!
called the Elliott Portage.
The Elliott Portage is one of my favorites.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, that didn't quite. Oh god! That all comes included in the Elliott Portage. Skirt, skirt! Voila! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Pivot.
We were debating how to have our last day in Canada, how to spend it. What better way than with a couple of Caesars? 2 different flavors, and 2 different brands actually.
Yeah.
We just been stocking up Caesars because they're really good. We're not really much of morning drinkers, and we're like Bloody Marys, we don't normally get them, but when in Rome. And we just got a new type of Caesar, which should be good. And if you don't remember, the Caesars are basically the Bloody Marys of Canada. They are different. They're made with Clamato juice instead of tomato juice. And Clamato is like a mix between clam juice and tomato juice. So they do taste similar, but they are different.
So here we have Walter Caesar with a craft vodka cocktail. It's their classic version. It says all natural ingredients. And then we have the Mott's Clamato Caesar, which this version is the works with horseradish. I'm excited to try both of them. Smells a bit like the horseradish.
I love horseradish.
Here you go.
Cheers to
Cheers.
Canada.
To Canada. Ooh, I like that one.
Good.
I think I like that one the best.
Allie, do you want Clamato? 0.2 seconds later, we have our second Caesar. This one is from Walter. It's a classic version, so different manufacturer. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
If you do drink, the LCBOs are awesome to go and visit and just look around because they just have a wall of tall boys. And so you can get different like liquor drinks, different beer drinks, wine, and just kind of sample. And each of them are right around like $3 and between $3 and $4 Canadian. So it's really not a bad deal for one of these, and you know, you get to just try so many different things, which is awesome. Shake it.
Oh wow.
It said shake well.
It's like it's.
Is it? Do you feel more like a classic lady?
I just feel like this one's more flavorful for whatever reason. Like I taste more of the tomato. I taste more of the like little like the hints of spice that you have.
Yum.
One of the things that we don't usually have time for, and we don't get to do as much as we would nearly like to do it, is get to read. So I have a hammock, and I'm gonna set it up, and I'm gonna break out my book and read, because the beauty of today is that there is no plans today. It's time to just rest and enjoy. Usually we are so head down, working, editing, doing all these things, but it's also really important for us, which I'll admit we do not do nearly as much as what we should, is we don't just sit back and enjoy the moment and try to like take it in. And so that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna take in the beautiful scenery, dive into my book, enjoy the sunshine, and enjoy today. I'm supposed to get up here. Yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna fall out of it. What? Ow. Don't do that. Ow.
Okay, so...
I'm actually thinking this might be a little hot for me. Maybe
why don't you just take off your jacket?
Well, I think it...
Oh my gosh.
Alright, now I'm ready to read.
That looks pretty comfy, eh?
Not too shabby.
What are you reading?
Right now I'm reading The Ride of a Lifetime, Lessons Learned from 15 Years as CEO of the Walt Disney Company. Tonight for dinner I made us some tacos, so it's refried beans, some cheese, tomatoes, some pickled onions, and some homemade guac. It looks so good. Can't wait to eat this. We're gonna eat this upstairs so we can take in and savor this view.
Our last
night in Canada.
Aww.
For now.
For now.
We're coming back.
Tacos were fantastic. The view is incredible. We're just like, it's sad to be our last night in Canada. We're gonna go do a fire, but with the wind as it is, we're pretty like cautious of embers flying around because it's so dry here.
Yeah, the locals have been saying it's such a dry and a windy summer, which does not make well for fires.
Yeah, all we need is an ember to catch a pine needle or a pine nest or something, and then poof. We don't want to be those tourists.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just chill inside for now. Go outside for the sunset. The sun's coming down right now. It's the end of a journey here in Canada. And we're gonna play some Shithead.
Our favorite card game.
Yes. If you ever meet us and you ever come aboard, this is the game we will probably play together. Shit.
Oh, pretty. I wanted to take some time to reflect on our time in Canada. I think we've been here for like 42 or 43 days or something like that.
Feels like it's blown by.
Our time in Canada has felt like summer camp. From the time that we entered in, I think it started off on a real high. It's stunning. The land of magical, wonderful goodness. When we were in Georgina Island and part of the Thousand Island National Park. So right now we're learning how Canadians do summer, and I have to say, I'm a big fan. But then it just kept getting better and better. We've got like the best spot. We went and did a food tour in Kingston, Ontario, and had so much fun just trying different foods and feeling the life that we feel whenever we visit a new city. But then also traveling, going through the Trent Severn Waterway, that was so much fun, and being blown away by the kindness and the sincerity of all the Parks Canada staff. We were so amazed at, how kind everyone was. And then going through the Georgian Bay and the North Channel, it's just been absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
It's definitely been some of the highlights of the entire trip so far for me. And also it's just been totally different for us because being at so many lock walls on the Trent Severn, and then just kind of planning out travel days through the Georgian Bay and the North Channel and anchorages, and just discussing anchorages with everybody. It seems like we've been a lot closer to a lot of loopers. It's kind of weird saying that in an anchorage with 0 other boats. The sailboat that was here earlier left, but that is nice in its own way too.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you can only do a very small subset of the things here in Canada. There's just not enough time to do it in one loop And so it's really a loop of trade-offs, and you choose something and then you leave stuff for future trips. And I definitely can say without a doubt that we'll be up here on a boat somehow in the future, touring around some more, because it's just too beautiful not to come back.
Yeah, we've had such a fabulous time. This summer has been truly very special because of our time in Canada, and I'm just so grateful that we had the opportunity to come here and visit. This is epic. Oh my gosh. And cruise through some of this really, really beautiful part of the country. It's just, yeah, it's taken my breath away so many times, and it's like brought me so much joy.
I'll do that again, that was fun. We will be leaving Canada tomorrow, and we'll see how far we get, and we're gonna leave nice and early. It's gonna be a super early morning, which I love. It's gonna be beautiful leaving these islands.
We have really excellent weather tomorrow. It is all blue, which is just how I like it, because it is a large body of water that we'll be cruising through, going through the North Channel.
And it's so hard to know when to leave Canada, because the weather's still great here. I mean, it's fantastic, but it's the 23rd of August, so it's getting late in the season. And we met a local in the last Anchorage. Well, they're not a local, but they're from Rhode Island, but they leave their boat here, and they were hauling it next week, you know, out for the season. So, you know, we are pretty much doing as much as we can. Could you squeeze a few more days out? Probably. Lake Michigan will be a force to be reckoned with, and we're trying to just be careful and conscientious, and we don't want to have a schedule for Lake Michigan.
Thanks for having us, Canada.
A. What do you think, Ollie?
Well,
You want to go to the Turnbull Islands? High five. You want some rocks? High five. Such a good girl. Pleasure doing business with you. Well, the water's actually pretty warm. Maybe we'll get in the water later.
I don't believe you when you say it's warm. I just think that's less than freezing.
Yeah, it's definitely less than freezing.
Okay, and up next?
Literally 0.1 seconds later. I didn't know that we were chugging. I didn't know we were chugging the Caesars. I'm just like, it's just nice. Jen's like, round two. Let's just go ahead and start.